I need you all to do me a big favor today. I want you all to tell me about different names and different labels you use in Nepal. So let's start with the caste system. So I know the government said there is no caste system, right? But in society, with the people, it's still there. So tell me about it. What is one caste? What's the name?
Students are asked to give examples of different Nepali castes. This is so we can have a discussion on labelitis, or the labeling disease. I wanted to discuss with the class the power of these labels in creating conflict in their lives and lives of others. Although the caste system has been outlawed in Nepal, it's a system that influences them today and has influenced them before.
So conflict is a problem, a fight, an issue. So what are some conflicts and problems that arise, that come up because of the caste system?
Discrimination.
Discrimination. Excellent. Oh my gosh, this is my Discrimination? Okay, let me give you an example of discrimination.
Underprivileged.
Oh, under what? Untouchables?
Yeah.
Okay, then how about before we start talking about the conflict? Oh my gosh, this is not good. How about before we start talking about conflict, let's talk about some things that happen in the caste system. So we've talked about some of the customs, all right? Some of the things that happen in the caste system. So tell me more about the problems. Kieran gave a really good example. He said discrimination. What else? Oh, discrimination. Doesn't the caste system create poverty?
Yeah.
Doesn't it create discrimination? Now, how does it create poverty? Because lower castes can't get the jobs that pay a lot of money, right?
First of all, they don't get the education.
Right, exactly. Very good point. Very good. Give me 5. That was good. Excellent. Within the same people, there were labels. So do you guys see the power, the terrible, horrible power of labels that causes people to drift apart? And when you drift apart, you don't understand each other. No understanding.
Yeah.
And when there's no understanding, the anger keeps going and gets bigger. You guys see that? Now, I call it a certain disease. I call it a sickness. I call it labelitis. All right? It's called labelitis. Shh. Now, doesn't labelitis sound like a disease, like a sickness? In remote villages, it still happens. And even here in Japan, and even here in Kathmandu, isn't it still here?
Yeah.
Shh, Dharma. No, Salina. Come on, Timmy, I want to You all, as the youth of Nepal, you guys are growing up when the government says there's no caste system, right? You guys are growing up. Eventually, one day, you all will be adults. You all will be bigger than me. I'm sure Kieran, Ram, Deep, especially Deepak, he's a tall fellow there. You guys are going to be way bigger than me one day, right? One day, you all are going to be bosses of companies, possibly. One day, you all are going to be hiring workers. One day, maybe you all are going to own groceries and have to hire people. If you all keep the disease spreading, if you all keep labelitis spreading, isn't that keeping the caste system alive? If you're saying, well, you can't work in my store because you're a lower caste, I only hire higher castes, right? If you all as adults keep that sickness in you, all right? If you all stay sick with labelitis, that hurts everybody, that keeps it going. But you all are children of the new generation, right? New Nepali people. If you all thrust away the sickness, if you put put the sickness outside of you, then you can make Nepal a really, I know this sounds incredibly cheesy, but a better place for your children. Maybe your children, if you all do right, maybe your children won't have the caste system in their lives. Okay? So I am supposed to be, these classes are supposed to be your medicine to get rid of that sickness. Karen's laughing there. Supposed to be your medicine to get rid of that sickness. I'm supposed to be your pill, your cough drop, your cough syrup.
You're supposed to be doctor.
Yes, I'm supposed to be your doctor. I want you all to see what causes conflict. What causes problems? Why do we have problems? I want you all to look at it, to see it. Because you have to see it to know how to fix it. Alright? So today we talked about some conflict. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about how to look at conflict and how to fix conflict. And then after that we're going to keep going in that pattern. Okay? And in the end, you all get to do a special project that I won't give away. Alright? Alright, who has questions? Who has questions? Alright, any comments? You can say anything. Like, you want to say something? Any comments? Editing? Oh, no? Did you guys enjoy today? Alright, see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye, guys.
It is very nice.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Have a good day, Karen.